Y'all gotta forgive me, this is another one of those late night dinner sessions midstream. Yeah, we'll go to Rosaria first. Let me just check what hunts are out there. So, a Minotaur at west of Rhiannon's Ride. North of Sarwise, Hawk's Cry Cliff. I already said I have dinner. It's literally on a plate in front of me. What is that? Oh, right. Quiet Sands. I never said that I'd be getting dinner. It'd be, Oh, wait, there's Hawk's Cry Cliff. Yeah, that I'd be late. I just meant that I'd get dinner and I'd have it, and I've got it. Mm-hmm. Akashic Chocobos. Because of course. Akashic Blossoms. Akashic Hornets. Yeah, everything's Akashic. That's fucking wonderful.
Company.
And having to quickly explain to the elderly what fireworks are. I did not want to do this. I don't know why people can't just use their fireworks on or after the 4th of July. Okay, there's supposed to be something around here. Oh, wait a minute, there's chocobos up there.
The people of Armor might not have been the friendliest sorts. They didn't deserve this. Not that the Ether cares. It springs up wherever it likes. Nowadays that seems to be all over. I know you go, Sid. There's a Kashik about.
So Hawk's Cry Cliff, somewhere around here, I guess. Now this place is up there. Supposed to be something out here in Sarwise. Something out there too. Let's focus on just the cliffs then. So somewhere out here is going to be something big, different from what we've always faced. If I remember right, one thing is a Minotaur. Might be the Mage Brothers somewhere out here. Who knew the chickens would be this durable? Of course, Jill takes care of hers without any problem. Really feel like we should keep our eyes out for something big. Problem is I can't tell exactly where this thing is. Well, the thing of it, I don't even remember what it is I'm looking for. I just know it's a Minotaur and the Majorth brothers, so... Unless I got that wrong. Back. Yeah, how about we go fast travel this place? Just skip over all this monstrosities and crap. If there was like a, I don't know about any yelling, but the boom in the background, somebody's decided they want to test out a firework every few minutes or seconds. Not dealing with you guys tonight. And the goblins have moved in. They're literally just admiring the coastline. That's, I mean, it'd be kind of nice and peaceful if it weren't a bunch of grimy-ass goblins, but hey. Oh, there's the Majorth brothers. I'm sorry, I slew the holy what? Oh, wait, they must mean the crystal. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that is... That's a first. Not even a boss fight could do it, but these three did. Son of a bitch. Alright. Alright. All out. I did not think that would happen. Huh. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll head into Sorrowwise and make for Martha's Rest. So that was like a level 38. We're like 33, aren't we? Yeah. Stop with the damn fireworks already. 35. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, we're just like a little underneath it. You know what? Oh, shit, that's a Gigas. You know what, just to waste things not on the Gigas. Nothing like going from big bad boss to common enemy number 21. Alright, we can't cross that shallow little bit of water. Bighorn's new. Haven't actually fought one of those before. Just taking a quick run around. I mean, my hope is that whatever else might be out here for me to fight, I'll find someplace. Okay, not here. So we kind of been all around here. Maybe in there somewhere then? Oh, wait, can I place a marker? There we go. Okay, so there's nothing back here for me to really fight. Yeah, I know there's like 50 of these guys. Oh shit. The good boy should still be following closely behind. Or he'll be right there in front of me. For all of a second. Maybe I'm supposed to do those hunts before this happens? Oh, no, this is the target. Severian, alright. This is gonna be a bit of a drag. Oh, it's only level 30. Okay, you're only level 30. Sometimes I really wish people would just understand what a simple answer is. Maybe there's a way to cancel that. Probably isn't, I just don't pay attention to it. You dick. Hit me. there's at least one of them dead.
From the ruins it came, and to ruin it returns.
Well, we at least know where the Major Brothers are. I just don't know where the Minotaur is.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer. Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered. What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
I don't know why I'm trying to prioritize it. I mean, it is the main objective, so...
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
Let me just remove that. Oh boy. God. There we go.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Clive, wounded.
That's a
first.
bit more than just wounded, but alright. Okay, that was a little too far to reach. Oh, and like that, it's over. What was the point of even bringing us out here?
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here?
Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
This ain't looking good. Wade's missing in action, and we've got more wounded than fighting men.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they've got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
When it rains, it bloody well pours.
Anything catch your eye?
Yeah, that's gonna be useless to me.
Thanks very much. Much obliged. Thanks very much.
I am running out of money. Oh, why do elixirs have to be so fucking expensive? So I'm guessing that guy's dead, right?
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
What the hell? Is that a
Damn it!
turtle?
We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Horde crab, okay. Horde adamantoid. That's the adamantoids? That doesn't look as intimidating as the previous ones I've seen. Torgal's gonna hit him in the back. What the hell, man? Oh, right. Ice spell. Ice spell, right. Yeah, adamantoids are known to be tanky. Okay, that did not work out as well as I'd hoped. Motherfucker. Stupid tortoise.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
All right. Up out here, we'll head to Northreach after, and then we'll head to Dollar Mill.
Mad dogs.
Should restock, just, you know, be on the safe side.
Thanks very much.
Now, is it just me, or is the music getting a little ominous?
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Just patch me up as quick.
Okay, that's a lot of goblins.
They're headed for the rest.
Hey, fellas. Oh, Torgal, you beautiful dog, you. You gotta be kidding me, the chickens are here?
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first
Did his voice just hit a new higher pitch? Yep, I'm not gonna like this son of a bitch.
Nice try.
And there we go.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
How the hell do we get all these people out of here, though?
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
Damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need
Yeah, that
to be
tends to be
ready. The inn here affords a good view
the
of
way it
land
works.
and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Oh, hey, we got a new memento.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
Wait a minute.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Ross.
He looks like Rodney.
I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Oh my god.
Murdoch. I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar. But I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians. I mean to say that,
Yeah?
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire.
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
This kid doesn't know what he's getting himself into. But I guess now we have a squire. Actually, wait, that raises a good question. Does the party comp? No, it does not. Okay. Alright, so now we gotta go aid... who are we aiding? Okay, I'm actually gonna head here first. I really want to talk to Nectar about these hunts. Oh, welcome back. We'll head to Northreach after. I just need to make sure I confirm some things. So we're not capable of taking out the mage at the brothers, but we can at least took down, you know, whatever that was. It's Sorrow, the Severine or whatever. So let's see, that's done. Well, let's see. Hawkscry Cliff, this area, west of Rhinan's-Ride and Rosaria. So I gotta check for this. What did you miss? We saved the day. Now we have a squire who's still at Martha's Rest. I wasn't expecting him to be there. They're definitely out of my league. Don't know where this is, so I'm gonna avoid that if I can. Okay, so let's try to make sense of this. So we're gonna go to Dalmekia, Velkroy Desert, Empty Hovel, Cattery, okay, the Jaw. Try to avoid Vermeer, I don't know how to pronounce that. So Jaw, Velkroy, Empty Hovel, Cattery. Okay. Velkroy Desert's there. They're over there. Jaw's down there. Okay. East Cliff, Backlad. Yeah, so we'll head to the desert first. Okay, so somewhere out here is where it's supposed to be. I'm assuming since it didn't say north or south, it'll just be whatever. The Jaw technically is over there, so I guess that could work. It mentioned a place called the Cattery. I don't see a Cattery anywhere. Unless I'm blind. In which case, hey, who knows? Kinda wish I paid attention to what it was I was looking for exactly. We'll just go for a run through the desert, try to find something out of place. There's gotta be something out here. And I saw something over there. See, I really wish this was more like 15's hunts, where you can just accept it and then you have a locator to it. This, not so much. Crying out loud, how much desert is there? Oh, wait a minute, that looks... Is it the curl? No, it's an Akashic curl. I am not going against that. I still have nightmares of those things from the other games. Are we really not finding who we're supposed to fight?
No holding back.
Goblin muggers. Seriously, there's nothing? Oh, scorpions, of course. Yeah, I might have to look up where these things are because I'm not sure where I'm going. Okay, so Velcro Desert, nothing. Fantastic, unless it's in the northern section. Something's supposed to be in the jaw, could be over there. Something in the cattery, don't know where that is, even what. That might be in the other area, unless... No, Platinum's Cleft is right there. Fuck. Alright, I have nothing. I literally have no idea. Oh, fuck. I also don't know what this lock on my side quest is, unless that means I can't do the side quest now.
You deserve a rest.
Okay, yeah, so I really can't, because... actually, wait, there's a way in the back. If Clive could ever learn how to jump over a single stone.
Fucking leaving, bastard.
My shop.
Wait. How did I... Oh, I must be thinking about the overpass. Yeah, so that's gonna have to wait till later. Fuck.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Well, if we must.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you.
Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Is there a chance I can find that guy I'm looking for? Like...
Haven't we had enough fighting?
Oh, I bloody well have. People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalimil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
Then that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Okay. We actually have to go and try to make something of ourselves, I suppose. Bandit's bed, all the way up there. If I end up doing this and
Ambrosia won't help me here.
It actually, you know, like the main quest takes me out there too anyway, I'm not going to be happy. But I kind of want to get this side quest out of the way while I'm here. Just because I don't want to screw anything up. Just a little over 2,000 health. I mean, that's fine. Oh, I don't know why I hit that button. I thought I was still in combat or some crap, and I could just swap icons real quick. Seems kind of weird. Bandits would just raid a town and then run out into the Akashic deserts, but to each their own, I suppose. Though I'm trying to remember, was this quest before the Akashic mess happened, or? And we'll figure that out later.
company.
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
Yep, should have seen that one coming. And that's how you take care of that. Nothing to it.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalimil.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me
Seems kind of weird that after all these years we're bringing that name back.
Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness.
This is sounding like a whole load of crap to me.
To this great realm of ours.
At first I was thinking, okay, it's like a katana. Now I'm thinking, what the hell is it?
Secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis.
Lord Byron Rosfield.
Of course.
Is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
Apparently Uncle Byron likes buying curiosities, and that's a problem for anybody else buying curiosities.
Rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Okay, I kind of forget why we need to do all this. I feel like there was a point to it. I kind of forget, though.
Asked Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival.
Yep.
Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Yeah, we'll check in with not Byron, we'll check in with Blackthorn after we do this.
Sid and Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here...
Yeah, evidently that plan didn't really work out, did it?
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Oh boy. Does this take me out that way? It does not, thank God. But it does take me outside again.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Well, this would be great.
Picture it, Conrad.
So we just let Jill do all the talking?
Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
So we're just casually gonna bullshit our way through to victory, huh?
Pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Yeah, I'm not sure how this plan's gonna work. It's a pretty big if.
Oh, I'm ruined.
I mean, we just have to expect that these guys are gonna listen and then magically come to the same conclusion as us. I don't trust it.
It may still be possible to buy some. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting.
We're really gonna have the woman who looks more like she could be part of the nobility.
Not only are the granaries almost
Not be a
empty,
merchant?
but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Oh boy.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud
So
your
Canada
endeavors
has
to
yet again
dissuade our
missed
more
what's just
grammatical
happened.
citizens from
Apparently
seeking
Jill is
vengeance,
now the Lady Jane of a prestigious
Conrad
mercenary
is
group.
not wrong in his
And
assessment
Clive's now a
of the
merchant
bandits'
lord named
likely
Underhill.
return, which means that now,
Also,
more than
considering how
ever,
terrible a liar he
we will
is,
secure what little
how
we
this plan has
still
worked so
have.
far, I have no
Food,
idea.
Weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not
Also-
only this hardship, but those that are certain
Canada
to
apparently
follow,
fell asleep with a breadstick in her mouth.
we
Okay.
must stand united.
Well, to put that in perspective for you, Canada,
All right.
you're
my home.
basically
I'll do it.
enjoying a vacation, so...
But you needn't have gone through this charade.
I love how she at least picked up that it's a charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
Somehow, I doubt that's going to be good.
Not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
It appears I have no choice but to do what...
My shop?
Alright, what's step 3 of this plan, I think?
Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to...
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. Mistakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
Alright. Unite or die.
Their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long
Great.
as we can.
The bromance with these two is going to begin. Alright. Hold off the enemy from, what, 2, 3 different points? Sounds simple enough.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
I'm sorry.
He's all yours.
Yep, the women folk?
They need to overwhelm us. This one. Farewell. Over here. This one. Over here!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Son of a... Okay. That I do not accept. Alright, round 2.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us. Fire and flame! All yours, Torvald. You're finished.
And there we go. Meanwhile, we've lost Canada to the world of Pedro Pascal.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Considering how many men are on one side and how many women are on the other, feels more like a marriage dispute than anything else.
From your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Well, there is that.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
Yeah, that's... Yeah... Well, on the upside, that's another quest done. What? Okay, hang on. Okay, game's not fucking frozen. Just talking to Canada. Which, before she questions, yeah, the other dingus is now in a party here after calling me. Why'd I hit that button? That's not the button I meant to fucking press. Fucking, where am I going? Alright, North Beach. Fuck. Yeah, I don't even know if she can actually hear you. I don't even know if anybody can hear you, but, eh. Okay, yeah, no, she can't hear you.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword, then?
I did better than that.
Alright. And to answer the question, Canada, who is the other one? The, fucking, like, Let's Play Horizon friend, the Digimon card friend, that one.
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
Okay, no. Arkansas is somebody completely different. Technically, that's like 3 or 4 somebodies different. I'm sorry, I thought your audio wasn't being fucking included.
Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Yeah, but like you giving an answer like that though, like she can't hear you.
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the
Yeah, I already played carrier pigeon for her in the mud. I don't need to play carrier pigeon for her in the mud and you.
there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver.
Don't worry, you're not missing much.
Get a dozen swords from it.
He's very sarcastic.
Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see him through a single fire piece.
Oh my god, why are they bringing everything to Fortnite, man?
As much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine.
Okay, that's just weird.
And what's finer than fallen masonry?
And no, he wasn't insulting you, he was responding to you. Jesus fucking Christ, people.
Steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy now. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse
I thought you
will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I'll be working day since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one. August 2. Someone's looking out for me.
Alright, so on the subject of what you just sent me...
I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
Right?
Yeah, like, that looks good. The Megatron, why they didn't bring that in now, I don't understand. The Battle Bus is like, why? Just why? Oh, the flail. Ooh, wait, Excalibur design? That might be his pickaxe? I don't know. So now we got Excalibur we can make? Hell yes.
Trouble with your gear?
Yeah, it could be interesting, but... So will it be? We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Oh, fuck off. I need what? Wait, why is this worse, but I'm getting it now? The fuck? Okay, that makes no damn sense. But I can make the Drake Slayer, Sons of Ouroboros, Stained Loincloth, Marble Flower, or Calcum. Ooh, that's... I'll take this. Usually, yeah, Poké Harbor's where you go for any kind of Pokemon mods and ROMs. And now that I've said this, whoever watches this is going to know exactly where to go.
It's a dangerous world out there.
Nah. Fuck. Oh, wait, I need 2 eye potions. Fuck.
Better price than that.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Not sure how an anime with DC Comics characters is going to go. I mean, if the intention is to do something like the old like Justice League cartoon or something, but anime styled, yeah, I guess that'd be nice. Okay, is there something in the letters I gotta take? Lubor, Wade, and that looks kind of interesting. Okay, I think we're gonna skip side quests for the time being. I gotta go to Northreach. Fucking hell.
First we find Isabel.
It's a little odd. Yeah, I only got the PlayStation app on my phone, but it's a little wonky sometimes. Like, I was on with K9 the other night, and it kind of like, I'm in the party, you know, he joins, he makes party, I get those notifications real quick, but until I turn on my phone, it won't give me, like, no notification in the PlayStation app, so it's like, what the fuck's the point? But...
My lord, milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different.
Oh god, is there something else we gotta fucking kill?
I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Oh, this will be fucking fun.
We could leave.
Why the fuck is everything pink over here?
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been
Huh.
no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall.
Well, that'll be
Because they are
interesting.
my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
Awkward moment when the head of like a whorehouse has more courage and heart than a bunch of soldiers.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Okay. This will be interesting.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Yeah, it is actually helpful with that. Multiple save files, different variations you want to do. If I remember right, they had like a conversation about that years ago. It was like, oh, we could either give you multiple saves or give you something else. And we chose to give you the something else instead of the ability to choose, like, each starter Pokemon.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures?
It was some old debate years ago about, like, giving you one feature or giving you the option to... Probably. Yeah, Canada, you missed the hobo bench. We don't have free healing anymore.
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed more when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now.
Also, that will probably be cut down in the file conversion rates later on.
We should head for more.
Excuse me. Alright. Where the hell are we going?
It was all they could do to escape.
I wonder if we're going to see that little shithead with Chloe. Oh, wouldn't that be something? Yep, there's where we found Chloe's body. There's where we had that father and son slaughtered by a wolf. Why the hell haven't we seen anything yet?
Clive, look.
I see them. With me. Over here.
No, the wolf was completely off screen. It just fucking mauled the boy and his father to death. I mean, they, like, literally got 2 innocent people killed just for their own entertainment. Yeah, that. I'm glad your audio's not included now. But then we had to fucking hear them scream. Yeah, you can do it. It's like in a setting on the main screen of the PlayStation to have, like, your audio. Yeah. But I do know, like, if you start streaming while in a party, you can get the option to be like, oh, do you want to include party audio? And it's like, yep. Yeah, but you have to, like... Nah, I set it to closed. Yeah. Yeah, so when you go to start party, you get the option to, like, make it open or closed. If you make it open, anyone can join, like, friends of friends and shit. But if you make it closed, I think it's like you have to manually add them, but I do know you, like, can choose from the start who to include. Yeah, so the other night when I had K9 here, I considered adding you in, like, just in case you got on. Not that, nah, he'll probably, like, say something. Yeah, I've literally, and Kenna can probably attest to this somewhat, fuck you, you scythe bitch. I have literally been, like, passing out, taking a nap, and then... Canada, let me put it to you this way. Yes, you should be doing like a happy dance, you can't hear anything. It would either be nothing but Transformers and Pokemon shit, or it's gonna be like, those kids are dead. Or you can't even complain, because I haven't even lied once. Yeah, okay. Does it tell you how long it's gonna take to download? Oh, Canada likes Pokemon, okay. Okay, yeah, no, so Canada, this man literally has no life. He knows every Pokemon's, like, stats, level up moves, evolutionary requirements. This motherfucker, I mention one Pokemon randomly, and you can be like, oh, is that the one like evolves at like level 38 and learns like Earth Power at 25? I know that's probably... Yeah, like, your bitch ass will tell me details of Amon. Derek... Derek, I swear to God, like, if I'm on a fucking show trying to win money on quizzes and shit, and they tell me I can phone a friend and the question's Pokemon, I'm calling your ass first. That's not that big. They should be like megabytes up to gigs, I think, because Reborn's fucking huge. Canada, your passions are books, annoying me, and Pedro Pascal. You can't really talk about that.
But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
Oh, that's actually a good question. It should say in the file, shouldn't it?
The town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt.
Apparently the captain's gonna get laid tonight, I guess.
Whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
This motherfucker really trying to get laid while the whole world's falling apart.
I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Oh. Not a lot.
Our friends seem to have things under control.
It's all part of the ROM hack making process, I guess. And to answer your question, Canada, that's the Dame. You can kind of miss the part about Clive working for the whorehouse.
Did you see that?
Was that the one with the, like, orchestral, like, music in the background? Like the main theme, I think? Yeah, that trailer. Like...
Are a generous lot. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Oh my god. I don't watch TV anymore, so I wouldn't even be able to fucking see that trailer. Unless it's on YouTube, but fuck.
Was wondering when you turn up.
And I don't know how her hand jobs are, Canada. Because she doesn't do massages like that.
How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nation's still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part. But you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Hey, that's good. All right. Oh, Oh wait, Dion's here.
It was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend.
God damn it.
To take the spear that would have freed him.
Okay, Canada's one sleeping beauty is awake. The other one's still sleeping.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed.
Well, as far as we know, Yot's not here, though she probably did show up and kiss the boy awake.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
Let's see, toppled the Empire, the Republic, the Duchy.
What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason.
It's calling you trash, Derek. That's how it goes.
Carry within them the might of an Eikon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
Okay, so the only one that can kill this guy, and we're exactly what he wants to have exist.
He, as you say, needs me. Why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the
Far enough to say anything I say about what I've recently done is a huge spoiler for you. Like, holy shit. Well, apparently most of the dominants are dead. We're now gearing up to fight this big bad called Ultima. God, alien, I don't know what it is. Problem is, if we're the only one that can stop him, why are we also the same thing he wants to have exist?
Before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua.
That's not looking good.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
I guess we're going to Canver now.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua.
Why is this boy still standing?
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
Stays close to me.
And now Jill's got to worry about two of these stubborn idiots.
I'll look after him.
It must be the end of times. Canada's feeling sorry for Jill. Okay, let's take some of these side quests now, just so we get those out of the way.
There's a storm coming, Sid. Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them, as always.
Really hoping these quests are all just close by.
Seems the hideaways.
Oh, that blasted book. Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
What the hell did I do?
It's me you're looking for. I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Used to say the ingredients even exist anymore.
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget,
You've got a reputation to uphold.
I don't believe it. I'm being blackmailed by a cook. Oh god, why does Goots have a quest?
What am I gonna do? Is everything alright, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble and she's...
It's alright. You can tell me.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dalimil Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Are we really just gonna forget the part where she basically is a cactus in human form? Oh, that's pricklier than anything else.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Crap.
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait. What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest.
Can I add a question? Did she just mispronounce potato as a potato?
I'm here because I was told that certain
I should probably have
rumors
asked if Canada's even awake.
circulating about you selling weapons to
I mean, potato, sure, but pot-tato?
And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look,
Finally, something I can agree with the Canadians on. The pronunciation of potato.
might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest...
She's getting a little heated about this.
Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. No. I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
No, she's getting heated about the whole, like, you're double dealing under the table and whatnot. Alright, now we gotta tell Goots that everything's fine.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not.
Well, I'm with the Canadian on that one. Mid kind of does owe us a big payout.
Perhaps we'll never know.
I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Great. Now we gotta go to fucking Dalimil. You know what? Let's just skip all that. Let's just take our sweet time, go through everything else we gotta do, wait till the world opens up again, and then start doing the side quests. Oh, wow. That's bullshit. I think stats Garchomp should still be at least higher up than that.
It's like a dream. The four of us out
Damn.
walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Pokemon's just getting a little too crazy now with its competitive.
We can use the ruins to cross them.
Oh, wait, I wonder... Could we find the fucking... probably not. Fuck.
Assuming they would allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
Over here! Yeah! Sick 'em! Over here!
Oh, 2 for 1. Alright.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Soil and stone!
Over here!
And just crush that. Okay, that's a Chocobo or 2. Oh, he's dead.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
The ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Cougar.
Well, at least he and his load will be in the same place. And somehow we have yet another fucking side quest to do.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic is still there.
Faster!
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Good. I got here in time.
Is this kind of overkill for a chocobo? And there we go.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Okay, where's the fucking survivor? Oh, there he is.
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
Okay, I'm confused. This guy's dying and he can't use his leg. Why is he standing up?
You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Wait. That scar. Son of a whore.
You're Sid. I was there, in Kosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
Final warning, dummy.
I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some...
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Well, that was pleasant. Come to think of it, 3,000 points. Probably swap that one out. It's not too bad. Recharge decent, I guess. How does this work? Oh, Mega Flare dodge? What? Okay. How does that work? Press circle to execute. Oh. So wait, if I do this and then... Nope. Nope. Nada. So it's just a dodge mechanic? Okay. Well, we'll test that out at some point. Huh? Oh, so we hold it and then it'll do it. Okay. Oh. And then we can just... And then do that. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. So it's definitely more useful than the stupid justice bolts.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Now to meet Joshua's little girlfriend.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically...
Sounds like the worst starter for a
We
game.
have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
And now the secret of Joshua's survival makes sense.
The rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Reserve,
You already got to that
Yotei
point.
has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise.
No, not you, Canada, him. God, parties on PlayStation are going to be confusing as all hell.
I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua. The Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails up at one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Oh, great. We get to kill Barnaby sooner rather than later.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
What was that? Oh.
Distinguished members of the council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic.
Buddy, he just killed 2 of your guards. Do you really think he's here to save your ass?
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
Oh, dear God.
If his compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
Did he just kill all of them in one stroke?
Creatures. But you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation.
Oh my god, he did.
The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Well, alright then. That's gonna be a problem.
How long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the Eikons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The Eikons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Well, at least one of the brothers knows how to treat his girlfriend, but can't say the same for the other one.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
Yeah, I kind of passed out again, and then when I woke up, I went to go make dinner. I was almost like a few minutes late. But,
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
Jesus Christ, why are there so many quests out here?
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Last time I talked to King on PlayStation, I think was 2 nights ago.
Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Carava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Carava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
And that's another quest taken. And I'm gonna waste my time going up for that one.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance.
Okay, so Joshua has a whole little cult. Is there anybody that doesn't have a cult?
Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later.
And Cloud's just turning into like a grumpy parrot now.
You certainly keep strange.
Yeah, I'll probably be on tomorrow night as well doing this. Ah, man. I'll catch you later. Which way am I going? Yep, the wonders of a party on PlayStation. You get sidetracked, you get one half of a conversation going. Pretty sure the Canadian's falling asleep or passed out, but Orcs. Nope. So I just have to fucking float around, not take hits. I can just literally watch them do all the work. And then that charges up. Oh yeah, we're gaining points fast. Okay, what happens if I upgrade this? When I can upgrade this? Maximum Mega Flare level to 4. Okay. It's not great. Upgrade impulse, number of orbs. Oh, that's continuous damage. I mean, satellite would probably be better. Let's get rid of impulse. Let's put on satellite. We'll kind of make Bahamut's power set, strictly speaking, just like complete bullshit. We got like, looking at, we have satellite just so we can do like some extra damage. Giga Flare, of course. I think I'm gonna like using Giga Flare, but you know, we'll see what happens. So I can just hit triangle while using this and still deal damage to my opponents, which is nice. So I have to upgrade that, number 1. But I can just like cheaply float around, do all this, and then unleash that. Good lord. Yeah, okay, I can probably get used to this. It's still going to take some time to actually work something out, but we'll figure it out.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
Men are still holding their own, then.
For how long?
No idea where Gav and the others might be.
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Okay, this is just weird now. we have all of this stuff now available again. Yet at the same damn time, we're supposed to be doing our main quest. I don't think it's going to matter too much if I just do this now. Try to get some of this stuff out of the way, take some of the quest lines.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Mostly because all this stuff's going to start piling up, and I don't want that to happen. Okay, so we have the pack. South of Tabor and Dalmekia, okay. Okay, so let's figure this out. Hawk's Cry Cliff in Mosaria. Okay, West Indians Ride. I think I'm gonna go try those again. Just want to see if I can get everything else sorted first.
What do you reckon we should do?
Sid!
Out of your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Middledore showed us.
Oh my god. Of course.
Why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Middledore said, the best way to see how something worked is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
And the kids don't know how to operate the scale.
You need to learn to
Great.
take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we? All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Middledor's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
not even gonna need the explanation / translation of what a banger is
I don't think you'd fit on that little thing.
as like a food item because I don't know what the they're talking about.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel. or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Miradol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works.
Also, I don't want to be that guy, but we do know that they're all children, right? Because they all have
We did it.
the mark.
Help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
The Empire's full of a bunch of assholes, honestly.
Miss Miradol's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Miradol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Well, nobody's perfect, kids. I don't even know what the cogwheel's for. I kind of forgot about that during the conversation. Oh boy. Okay, so now that this is now this is basically, there we go, just side quests to get done. That's probably how the next one's going to start up, is just side quests, so best to get as much of this done now as possible and then do everything majorly important after. But I'm thinking now the hunts should be a lot easier.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to
Damn it.
swallow.
So Martha's not the mother.
No surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Oh, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Alright, time to talk to Tomes.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Valisthea, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
So the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their Eikons brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
I'm convinced this old man has some very strange food tastes. Okay, so... a couple of quests in this area still. Can we change this music? There we go. Give it that nice Sid feel, you know?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Nope, I see nothing. Okay, so head up there, head to the left. I think that's supposed to be Mid's lab? Yeah, it's Mid's lab. Alright. We'll go in, we'll take this, and then... we still got time. See about doing some hunts, maybe.
All this fuss over a few dark clouds.
That's it then.
You'd think the people...
Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
All right.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
So now we have an excuse to do all the hunts. Which means we have an excuse to kill a whole lot of things. We'll see how this goes. Some brick. Most of these are Dalmacia, Rosaria, Dalmacia. Oh. Really some Dalamils to the jaw. Okay, so let's try to do some of this. So... So Dalamil to the jaw, Dead End Canyon. This. Croc. Don't know where the Croc actually leads. So I'll head to Dalamil first. We'll try to get to side quests, see what's in the area. Upon that being finished... Yeah. The sickle, that's where it is.
The bandits may be known. Look what they've left us.
See, this is why the hunts need to be something you can just access anywhere.
The gentlemen of the town guard.
But they're not, which kinda sucks.
Could be I know something more.
Goods.
Dave, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Dalamil. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, But if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Huh.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this store he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots.
I swear if you didn't have that backpack, that ridiculous backpack. So if that's the storehouse, yeah, it's going to require me to go back out and around. I think I'll do that after, because I can just go and do this now. Yeah, that sounds like a better plan. Actually, where am I on items? 422. I mean, that's not too bad. Yeah, let's swap out for Rama. Just because I remember seeing that little bit shown off, in like I think it was like a test build they were doing before launch, or if it was like an actual trailer segment. Okay, I swear that was fire and ice together. What are these two doing? Okay, so the canyon's coming up on the left side, up ahead. This is actually kind of nice. I don't know what that was. It looked like a triple jump. Sorry, just hearing them like chirp is a little weird. So the cattery's down there. Okay. God, I wish Sid was still here. 4 dominance would have been so broken. Even then, Torgal's technically a dominant with that thing he does. All right. Almost at the cattery now. Just to get here has been like a whole quest and a half. Here we go. Okay, Grimalkin. Sounds familiar, but not really ringing any bells.
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine.
You know, the two of you should not have just gone into that. They just keep coming. And then there was one. Alright, I guess me and Clive have the same train of thought then. That other riders just know what I'm about to say before I say it. And just proceed to burn you. just gonna keep punching the air. That's all we're gonna do. Alright, we're not a perfect combatant yet, but we'll get it there. Ooh, we're getting a lot more ability points now. And level 37. Alright.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
Okay. So now let's start spending some of these points. We've now mastered the pile drive. Okay. Didn't grab anything else. So yeah, now with that mastered, that's one less thing we need to worry about. Now we can assign it to any of our icons, which is great. Hopefully we'll get a lot more, and then we can kind of like finish up a lot of these, because good lord. I feel like Rising Flame and Scarlet Cyclone. Scarlet Cyclone looks impressive visually, but not sure what else it'll do. Rising Flame kind of meh. Flames of Rebirth, that's fantastic to get some health back. Kind of want to bring that back, but kind of don't at the same time because Ignition's just so much fun. Heck, I might even equip Ignition for Bahamut, just because like Flare Breath doesn't look like something we're going to use a lot. Because there's like so many skills that do so many of the same things. Impulse might be nice, but that just tracks targets. Satellite, I like that I can use that with the Wings of Light. Like, that's fantastic. So that's a skill I'd probably always keep on if using Bahamut. But Giga Flare, I mean, that's obviously, like, broken. That's an ultimate technique if I've ever saw one. Okay, so now we gotta go back. Don't remember what skin trade was. So I gotta go towards Northreach for not to be outdone. I gotta investigate the storehouse. Use the hunt board to locate the Bomb King. Oh boy. So let's investigate the storehouse, and then everything else we can do another night.
You fought very bravely. The safety of the town is in our hands.
It's kind of weird though, like
Trying to brave the Viper's Nest.
crystals get destroyed, and then everything kind of falls apart, even without Ultima's interference.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Aw, you brought in a couple of guys for me to kill. Couldn't you have brought in a bit more? I'm gonna enjoy this. Nice little warm-up.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen.
Leave now and we can pretend that I'm not about to do this to you all for free. What'd I say? What did I say?
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwin finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwin wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. Then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots.
I like how the coward's the one that basically, single-handedly, wipes out all of his men. Somehow the coward's not the one that gets into trouble like that.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Lord!
Goot, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others.
I don't know if they were anything like you, buddy. They got what they deserved.
It's a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goot, no.
Enough, all of you!
Karen. But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault!
Might want to put that dagger away, pal.
Finally pay for what you did to me!
I take it... Oh. Okay, Goots did it.
Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
Great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself.
It's probably the closest to a compliment he'll ever get from her.
Wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now it's time to collect.
Is she actually going to take his eye? Doesn't really sound like a blood-curdling scream. What the hell did she do to the man?
Sorry
oh, God.
To keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes it was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
God.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this.
Aw, she does care.
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
You know, I'm...
to cross you, Karen.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to have some respect for the old bat. I'll turn some of this in. See what's what. Okay, I gotta go up there for something. Oh, right, the board, the king bomb. I can do that tomorrow. Check it again.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
I'd say this is going to be a good time. Is any to just call it a night? Continental Center? Okay, so that's now displayed there. Meteorite. Do we have anything we can make here?
What do you want?
Oh yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Okay. Yeah, so we'll do the other set tomorrow night. Maybe we'll hit level 40 at some point if we're lucky. I don't know. But until that time comes, it's not too bad. Side quests all over the goddamn place. Can trade slay a Dread Avis on the fields of Karava. Oh, that's what that... Wait. Crap, I can't check that here because I'm not really ready for that. Damn it. Okay. Well, we'll do that. weird science will be first. We'll get that out of the way. We'll go to the other quests in whatever order we feel like, and then call it a night after that, I guess. But that's only assuming it takes 3 hours to do all that. And then it'll be on to Canver with Cloak and Dagger.